Is your wallet safe?
Yes, it's in my pocket.
I feel like people are staring at us.
Just enjoy yourself, Carol. It's fine.
Who will? She's a sexy bird.
The first show of the nominated thing. This is what I wanted to do. And you'll know something. You'll know. Be able to relate to this in life. I wanted to be at that award ceremony with my name in the hat. Like, if you don't be able to tell, if you have three ducks, you'll know. Yeah, I was like, point turning up. So on the first night, it went well. Like, as you know, as well as it could have done. You go, okay, that's good. I got through hoop one. Yeah. The next night, it's okay. You're kind of probably looking at the results of the other team. Yeah. One of those games, right? So you're going, okay, still in this.
Okay, the net.
Tomorrow has to be better than that. So, where was I fucking mental? The next day, all I'm doing is walking around, imagining that I'm about to put on, perhaps, not the greatest night of comedy in my career, the greatest night in the history of comedy. I will put Pryor in that. Yeah. I will show Pryor something. He will be watching the heavens go, wow, I wish I was doing that. Like, I'm going to give it everything I've got. I'm listening to the Ghostbusters soundtrack all day. I'm listening to Blink-182. That was the problem. Yeah. Stop. I've heard enough. I can now see why you didn't want with the award. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm talking to God. Yeah. Like, this is, I'm going to be there tomorrow, and I might not win, but I'll be there thinking I might. Yeah. That'll just be an incredible feeling. So the music hits. Please welcome Sean Walsh. And I walk out. But I get sold out, but please welcome Sean Walsh. And to me, they're hardly clapping. It's like, hey. And I'm like, this can't be it. So when I get off stage, I'm like, do not be defeated yet, right? And I went like this, with my hands. Right? As if that will lift them, that noise, I'll go. I'll surf that wave. I go like that, nothing. I give up. I just gave up. I was just like, I can't. I know I've lost.
So you had, and I'm sorry to come at this from a slightly different angle, you'd given up in the first 30 seconds.
Well, before, I've not said anything. I've not even spoken. Yeah. I've just gone out, I've gone like that, they've not done anything, and I'm gonna, I thought, I can't do this without you. Yes. I needed you to give me the thing that makes me be able to do it.
Okay. I've never seen anyone take so little accountability for anything. So, why did you lose? Well, I didn't lose the award.
No, I absolutely shut the bed. Yeah. I shut the bed.
No, it's difficult. You're up there, you're spinning something. You're on your own head. Yeah. You're cracked. That's the worst place to be.
Yeah, it's horrible. And they
your head, I mean, not mine.
No, I don't know if you're the best.
No, yeah, but joking aside, once you're up there in anything, it's over. You know, to equate it to golf, and I'll tell you what, golf, I know neither of you like it or whatever, but it's incredible the parallels between golf and so many other things in your life, because you could turn up some days and it's just there, it's instinctive. You just know where the club head is, you're hitting the ball, and you're like, I am amazing in this game. Just a couple of things go, and you start overthinking it, and you're stood above the ball going, right, I need to just, as soon as you start thinking, I need to do this, it's over. In comedy, you need to just trust that it's in there and just let it fly.
There is a noise when you do comedy, or you walk out and you hear that noise. That's the noise. Before you've spoken, you hear the noise and you've not even said anything, and you go, here we go. Which you know,
of course,
right?
yes. So if that's not there, then there is, also, I know what Edinburgh is like.
Oh, hang on, I'm not saying my tactic is...
Yes.
Of course I'm not saying
Yeah.
No, it's an absolutely shut the bed, psychological dropout.
Oh,
I
no.
think
There's the kind of, what's the word? The kind of prescribed notion is that whatever you're faced with in Edinburgh, you still need to do the best version of your show you possibly can. Which I should also say, I have never managed. I will come out, someone will annoy me, and I will. You're up there for 25 nights to maintain that level of like, hey, I'm just going to come up here and perform a great version of the show. I personally don't think I could ever achieve. People can.
Yes, they can.
I'm not one of those people. I am so affected by, what's happening in the room and stuff like that. There is possibly a world in which you go, well, maybe yes.
All right, we might be ready to move on this thing. If you want to work, you'll get a knock on your door any minute.
Do you know what I mean?
I didn't, after a month of that exhaustion.
Yeah, that's hard.
And it was just like, look, because I knew it would be, whatever it was going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
And I just, on that day, I'll tell you what it reminds me of now, talking about it. In a Hook, when Peter can't, these kids are in a net, and Hook's going, come on, Peter, fly! And he can't.
Right.
And he's reaching, and he can't save his kids. And he gives up. That's what it was.
Right.
I was Peter Pan, and I couldn't save my kids. But Alan Cumming and Angus Deaton were watching. They were one of the pirates in the boat, looking over.
Yeah. It's
tough up there.
It fucking is. And
it's brutal. It's psychological torture.
Good luck to everyone who's up there and all the rest of it.
I don't know how that. I hope I never have to go again.
What, you don't? I can tell you now. You don't have
I don't have to go. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yes, but you do. Yes, but there might be a thing where you go, I've got. Yeah, you're right.
That's the thing with, apart from the stuff you have to do for financial benefit, and you could just not do.
What's the worst gig you've ever done?
Oh, I mean,
it's psychological destruction.
My first year, I had a.
Brilliant.
So the first show I did, my first ever solo show, the first performance of that, I turned up and there was a stag doing, and one of them was like getting up on the stage, and I was, when you're sort of like, you go up to Edinburgh as a performer going like, oh my god, but what if they're like really rowdy and someone gets up on stage, or all of these things, and I'm like, on the first day, my worst fears were being confirmed. I'm like behind the curtain where the stage is, and there's sort of, I don't know, 8 rowdy Scottish blokes that are just running them up, and I'm like, yeah, I'm out to security, man, can you get those out? And they're like, oh no, we can't chuck them. I'm like, oh man. And then on that run, I had a bloke walk out, and as he was walking out, there was something, weird about him. But he said, I think you need to read a book, Dina.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, that was bad.
Why was he in your show?
Don't know.
Oh my god.
But then that's what I mean, it's just the random nature of Edinburgh, isn't it? Sort of. I think it's slightly changed since we were up there. I think there was definitely a bit more of an element of like, you go and see the big names and then everything else was just like fair game.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think maybe social media, I don't know what it is. Obviously tastemakers still exist, and I know I've used that phrase twice in 2 episodes, but you'd have those lists of like, these are the hot new people in Edinburgh.
They're paid for though.
They are paid for.
Is that the same in music then?
I don't know.
Back then. So those people that you see at the top, 50 things to see and all of that, that's people's PR team paying to get those people in the top 50 things to see. So those people aren't the top 50 things to see, theoretically. They're just, we paid for you to say that we're the top thing to see. It's weird, isn't it?
I mean, there's a show on there called Late and Live that I've done a few times, and that you can go on at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my
And it used to be known as this sort of gig that was just like, oh my god, it's late and live, anything can happen. Someone might get naked. That was before our time. Someone shat in someone's face, and you know, it was all sort of like, and it was quite exciting. Like it was, you know, lively. You would like the energy was chaos, and now it's just a bit dead.
We did a late show once. Where, what's the other one? Spank.
Yes.
Did I pour a pint on your head?
Quite possibly.
Do you remember that?
I think I'd been up all night.
Right, well, you were at Spank and I ran on stage and poured. I think it was a lot. It was
last night.
Right, I
Yeah,
poured that is. Imagine I did that now. You'd be like, what the? Like, that's a different. That feels like a different night.
Yeah, it was a different night. Yeah.
How was last night? It was like, I poured a pint and poured
You
it.
are really starting
What?
to annoy me.
Yeah, I just ran on stage and poured a pint and poured it.
Okay.
Why? That was funny. Hope you enjoyed that. In case you haven't heard, we are now on YouTube, so you can watch What's Upset You Now just by tapping the link in the bio.
And also, you know, these are short episodes. People are constantly getting in touch with us saying, I wish these episodes were longer. And they are. You sign up to Patreon, you get an hour-long episode of this each and every Monday morning. And I would say,
How we doing out there?
Recently have been absolutely go to patreon.com/WUYN and sign up for less than £1 a week every Monday, a feature-length episode. Patreon.com/WUYN.
Hello and welcome to my Take show. Come forward, must be to cook it. My name is Tom Crane, and with me, as always, is the fantastic Simran Shah. How are you, Sim?
I'm great, Todd. I can't wait to crack into this episode.
It's exciting, isn't it? It's something different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also like crazy different in the world of podcasting. We're not using sort of, you know, not changing the way people use sound or whatever, or recording out in a field. It's just a burger special. But it's still exciting.
Don't downplay it, brother. There's a lot to unpack here.
So basically, today's show is going to be 100% burger-based. And we have a number of contributions from some of our favourite guests who've sent us voice notes to explain 3 key things. A, what makes their perfect burger? 2, oh, do you want A and then 2? What's the
I'll A, 2. So, it's
A, how they enjoy it. What makes their perfect burger? B, let's rectify this. B, how they eat theirs. And 3, what are their burger bugbears? Basically, some of our favourite takeaway guests have sent us very passionate messages on this subject. And it's worth saying before we kick off today, our producer Ben has done something quite special for us, hasn't he, Sim? A very sweet gesture on this burger-based day. What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. I got a WhatsApp from Ben saying, what bell are you on? Which I thought meant, what time are you arriving into the record? But actually, he wanted to know the doorbell. I heard a ding-dong.
Yeah.
And I went to the door, opened the door, and there was a guy with 2 bags of McDonald's.
Nice.
I opened it up, and in there, some brand new McCrispy Deluxe.
Brand new as well. It's not even a second-hand one that he's got on the black market. It's actually a brand new McCrispy.
I knew usually if I'm burger second-hand, I go on Gumtree. I just see it. I said, if anyone's got any
The
burger.
first giveaway is he's no longer McCrispy, is it? It's lost some of that McCrispy. That's your giveaway. It's not a first-hand McCrispy burger. So a McCrispy burger. What was with that McCrispy burger?
4 fries, and I think like a lemon milkshake type thing. I don't know what it is actually.
Look at that. That's care. Our producer Ben took the time on this burger special to send us both burgers. Now there was a slight problem with that, in that he sent me a burger as well, McDonald's delivery to my house in London. Not knowing I'm not in London, I'm in the West Country. So my wife is now eating that. But I spoke to her earlier and she couldn't have been happier. She'd forgotten to eat for lunch. She'd worked all the way through, and then suddenly, randomly, a McDonald's turned up on a door that she hadn't ordered. I mean, that's sort of like, you know, if there's a gift from heaven, that is it. Simran, before we kick on, should we talk about our favourite burgers? What is our favourite burger? Should we do that?
This, I think, is a really difficult question. Up until about a few years ago, I would have gone for a really straightforward burger, an unoriginal choice, but it's a Big Mac. And the reason why is I cannot tell you the joy I get from squishing a Big Mac down a little bit, squishing the bun down, and the lettuce being so soft. My biggest bugbear with burgers is if there's a big, thick bit of lettuce in there. I'm like, that's not for me.
Yeah.
I think the lettuce should be chopped up real small and put inside the burger. Then that's what I like from a burger, and the Big Mac, I think, delivers on that.
I completely agree, by the way, very briefly on the lettuce front. And I don't know if you've done this. If I make a burger at home and I don't finely dice the lettuce, often just seconds before I'll have washed the lettuce, and I won't because I'm lazy. I won't have dried it enough. And I'll put it in the burger, and then by the time I eat the burger is sort of wet.
So I need lettuce in the burger, but what I don't want is a crispy, fresh lettuce.
Yep.
I want a soft, limpy lettuce. But if I get a burger that has no lettuce in it whatsoever, and it's just patty and cheese, and say a slice of bacon and ketchup, that feels particularly unhealthy. I couldn't have more than 2 of them in a row. But I then ordered Five Guys. Right.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
It's small, it's compact, it's juicy,
Yep.
and
I'll bring it by.
Always the same. Like I like the consistency with the Five Guys. I think is unreal. Whereas the consistency with the Big Mac can sometimes change. So I'm not saying the flavors are pretty much the same, but the packing of the burger sometimes on a Big Mac. When you open the carton, what would you call the thing it's in? A carton.
The carton.
It's a carton. Yeah. When you open the carton, you can tell immediately if it's a good burger or a bad burger. You know how? The burger bun will either have slid off or will be on it.
Yes. Yeah.
I think if you open the carton and the top burger bun has already come off and it's just dry, there's nothing on it at all. There's no bit of sauce. There's no lettuce stuck to it.
Yeah.
Then it is not a good burger. And my other issue, generally, with burgers, and you don't get that with Big Macs, and you definitely don't get it with Five Guys, is if you're holding a burger and the filling is slipping out, that's like hell on earth. I can't be shoving the burger patty back into the bun whilst I'm pummeling it back into my mouth.
No, I completely get that. In terms of the sort of consistent Big Mac, what I think is what I've done is find particular McDonald's around the country. So there's a guy called Steve at McDonald's in the outskirts of Reading, mate. That's where I always go. So no matter how far away I am, if I'm at the Edinburgh Festival or I'm in East London at home, I always travel because I know Steve's going to be there on the outskirts of Reading. He's going to nail the Big Mac. Find a chef you trust him, right?
That's why I find myself out at 2 in the morning. I come home from a night out, getting on that train, go all the way up to
hoping Steve's up. Please let him be on shift.
Get him in that So Tom, what's your favourite burger?
Well, it's easy to say the Big Mac. I mean, the Big Mac is, in terms of the quick fast food burgers, that is, for me, my go-to. But it's not the best burger. There's a particular burger in mind which calls to me, and it's a nostalgic thing, which is from a place called Schwartz Brothers Burger in Bath, which is where I grew up. And I was actually planning on having one yesterday evening, and then I turned at my mum's house, and she said, "Oh, just let you know, I've cooked a casserole, and I've never felt sadder in my entire life." Well, it's kind. It's a kind gesture. I can't judge that, but I would love to.
What did you do? What did you do? She will know that you didn't want the casserole. Your reaction.
In fact, I knocked the casserole onto the floor. The slow cooker shattered across the kitchen floor.
Tom's home.
No, I think I'm quite good at hiding that. And it was a lovely casserole, but it was no Schwarzburger. Now, I've always got the same thing. Ever since I was like a teenager, I got a thing called a Roadhouse chili burger, which is like a thick burger on a classic seeded bun, no brioche, none of that stuff, with a sort of Roadhouse chili sauce on the burger. I love this sauce.
What is a Roadhouse chili?
So it's kind of quite a spicy chili-based condiment, which I love so much that I also get it to go with my chips in a pot. So I get it on the burger as the condiment, and I also get it as my dip with my chips, which probably people wouldn't say is overkill. But I'll give you an idea of how good I think Schwarzburger is. I used to work at a rival burger place in Bath in my late teenage years, and after I'd finish a shift at the rival place, I would go to Schwarzburgers and I would buy one of their burgers, still in the uniform, the place I was working at, and have one of their burgers instead and go home. It was also it was a takeaway that was so good that I would leave nights out early to make sure I got there before it closed. Have you ever had that?
Of course I've had that.
Because it closed at midnight. Yeah. So I was having a great time with my friends, but I'd like like, I need to leave. It shuts at midnight, so I'm afraid, you know, happy birthday, Dave, or whatever, but I do need to go get this burger. It's all I've thought about all day.
That's why your wedding finished at 10:15, didn't it? Because you had 10 minutes to get back to place the order.
At the point the vicar said to me, do you take Claire? And he turned to the left, I was no longer there. So, burgers are something people feel passionate about, so should we get going with some of these lovely messages we've had from brilliant past guests to get their burger-based feelings?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
First up is the fantastic broadcaster, rapper, you name it.
Rapper?
He is, yes.
Yeah.
He is Pip.
Okay.
You were going to start with Josh Williams.
Yeah, we can start with Josh.
Yeah, Josh Miller is in fact a strange career change. He's going under the name of the Devonshire Rhymer, so I wish him well with that. But we'll start with Scroobius Pip, and here's what he had to say.
Hello, gentlemen. Scroobius Pip here. My favourite burger is from DB Shack in Basildon, Essex. They've actually stopped doing my favourite, which was a Biscoff burger, so it's just a juicy burger drenched in Biscoff spread, it sounds weird, but honestly, it works. But they've replaced it with a current favourite, and it's pretty straightforward. You've got a couple of burgers in there. You drench that bad boy in
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
Pop some crispy
Let me know.
onions on there, a nice like brioche bun, and you're good to go. I was going to say I tend to eat the burger first, but they've just started doing poutine, which, for those who don't know, is chips with cheese curds and gravy. So I'll normally have a little taste of the poutine first, but then eat my burger, then the chips are after the meal. So yeah, I am brilliant chips after burger guy. The thing that knows me about burger, well, I'm a bearded man, so it's a mess. Burgers are messy. I drip ketchup in my beard. It's not a quick wipe off the chin like it is for some of you guys. It's a full process, so I try to be as careful as possible, but, you know, you can't resist, can you?
Right, great. I don't really understand this Biscoff burger thing that he's done there.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Biscoff spread.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
Burger available at a place called DB Shack, or used to be, by the sound of things, which was covered in Biscoff spread, so the sort of sweet, biscuity spread that would go on a burger. It's quite hard to imagine how that would work. Maybe it would, I don't know.
You've got like your beef, lettuce, tomato, onion, and a Biscoff spread.
Yes, I imagine that's across the bun. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm assuming it's a condiment, basically. Or, the second option, it's across the burger. So it's a sort of sweet burger, I'm guessing. But then, you know, sweet chili and stuff like that, there's a sort of sweetness there. So I can understand how the saltiness of the meat could contrast.
That's true. I mean, I remember once there being a sort of craze of peanut butter and jelly in the burgers.
Yes.
But it smells like